Hey everyone, I am going to deliver a quick update that I wasn't expecting to deliver. Um, I'd like to first say I did mention that I would be delivering updates far more frequently in the initial video explaining the project. I've got significant technical difficulties on my end that I've got to look into that I am going to be trying to get completed before the end of the Kickstarter, so that when when my end of the actual work starts to come back over to me, I shouldn't have any difficulties doing so. I was hoping to get Camilo to get up and deliver a quick update from his end of the project. Maybe get some news about personnel that he's been speaking with, maybe get some information on how he intends the distribution to work out from Round World Records. A number of things that to me would be incredibly important for any Kickstarter backers or any potential Kickstarter backers to take a look into or to know about. As it stands, there are two supporters of the project, and as I mentioned to Camilo, it's probably like the most nerd thing about what is already, like, on the whole, just sort of a nerd ass project. And I'm comfortable saying that, like, it's not a big deal. Again, for those familiar with the project itself, it's a free to read fiction that I've been writing for the past 3 to 4 years. The last year, 3309 or 2023, I started implementing video and music. So I was doing original music. I was cutting up gameplay that I was playing on my old computer, hence the choppy, poor rendering. And then eventually ended up with the gaming computer that I've got now, the Lenovo Legion, which I've been using for this most recent year's videos. Also playing the game more, which is more fun to me. Again, sort of a nerd thing to do, writing a story about a character in a video game that I really enjoy, and then finally finding a place to set my music, which is not as nerd as the actual project in its entirety. Again, no sweat off my back, just something I'm enjoying doing. Again, two supporters, one of whom happens to be Camilo, which I jokingly mentioned to him sort of looks like he's laundering his own money, being that he's pledged to support the project with his own money, which will then go right back to him and the other musicians. It all seems really silly. The other being my mother, who I love dearly, and has always been incredibly supportive of my efforts. Again, kind of a nerd thing to give an update in which I will now say that my friends and my mom think I'm cool enough to support. So that's really the current update. I'm getting a lot of marketing offers on Kickstarter that I'm just not interested in fielding these offers at the moment through the Kickstarter platform. Again, it would have been nice to get Camilo to deliver his update on his end in the event that he happened to have any specific articles of business that he'd been looking into on his end. It is what it is. We're at day 52. We're at 2%, which is, fucking not fatty milk at all. I'm far less concerned with the 2% backing, and the backing being from my mother and Camilo, than I am that I'm receiving more marketing offers than any questions about the actual project. Or rather, hence the explanation for the project again. Again, not particularly concerned. If you are interested in the project, I appreciate your interest. If you decide to back the project, I will be incredibly appreciative. Camilo would be incredibly appreciative, probably to not have to use his own money to pay musicians in the event that he decides that if we're not getting the backers, he'll have to front the money himself. Also, I don't think you're allowed to do that. For the record, this is not an investment push. Like, it's not an IPO. Kickstarter doesn't allow that. And this is not a call for corporate sponsorship of any sort. I'm going, again, pretty much straight to the gaming community itself that I've worked with and played with. Camilo has a series of musicianship rights? That's not the right word. Concerns that he'll be dealing with on his end, and he'll communicate that to me or to you when the time comes. But again, he's probably sitting in his office somewhere, biting his nails and growing increasingly irritated that I'm trying to get hold of him without any real updates for either of us to deliver. But I thought I should communicate this to you and let you know we're still up here, we're still waiting. There are people who I've spoken with who are doing their thing. It is what it is. If the project gets funded, we'll do it. If it doesn't, I will not. So yeah, it is a beautiful day here in the world, as you can see from the cloud sky behind me. I hope you have a good day.